Thank you for stopping by. In this episode, we have Luz Pazos, a funny stand-up comedian from Peru. We talk about her early years of doing stand-up comedy in Los Angeles, the whole comedy scene, and how she's dealing with this whole pandemic, relationships, and a whole lot more. Definitely like and subscribe to the YouTube channel Poop Dollar to watch the video, or you can listen to it on iTunes or Spotify. Check out our website, poopdollarpodcast.com, and we'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care.
Guys, before I leave, I wanna say this. Back home in Peru, everybody still talks about the American dream, right? It's American dream. But nobody talks about the dark side of America. And I'm not talking about black people. Black people are awesome, okay? The dark side of America is the annoying things we have to do to live in this country. I wish people advertise America, at least like in one of those fancy TV commercials, right? America, land of opportunities, entertainment. Welcome to America. Side effects include taxes, insurance, AAA, MasterCard, PayPal, Visa, dues, fees, mortgage. Credit score. Obesity, anxiety, depression, high expectations, rejection, panic attacks. Premature death. If you feel nauseous, don't call your doctor. You're illegal. You don't have one. For more information, visit IshouldHaveNeverLeftMyCountry.com. Thank you guys. I'm Luz Pazos. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Luz Pazos, everybody. Thank you for coming.
It was nice. It's a long time that I haven't heard that joke.
And how's it been going since the lockdown?
The lockdown. It's been pretty. You know, at first I said it's good because you have like a little hiatus.
Yeah.
You're like fun. You know, having shows almost every night.
Yeah.
Then you can stop for a little bit. You're kind of happy. You
Yeah,
get to chill.
yeah.
But it's gotten to the point that it's too long and I don't know when I'm gonna do back the stuff that I used to do.
Yeah.
And I realized I'm becoming so lazy.
Yeah.
Staying at home all day.
Mm-hmm.
Just you really don't look forward to anything. Just staying at home.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to say it, but it's been depressing.
What have you been doing? Have you been pigging out like me and gained all this weight?
Yeah.
I mean, you look good.
No, I've been picking out. I bought a special workout setting for my home. So I bought like a machine, like those ones that you climb.
Yeah.
And then I got some weights, and I've been trying to work out, but just drinking a lot. The first period of the lockdown, this first 4 months, were just drinking at home with my boyfriend, wine,
Nice.
Aperol spritz. We went by periods, we start with wine, then we went to Aperol spritz.
Well, I got some whiskey here if you want.
Whiskey, then rum and Coke.
Yeah.
No, but now we're on the period, let's chill, and let's drink twice a week.
Twice a week? Okay, yeah. You had to you had to cut yourself off a little bit.
It was too much.
Yeah.
I've never drunk in my life, and just in this lockdown, I started drinking because what else can you do? It's just at home drinking, and then you're locked down with your boyfriend. I don't know if who you were locked down with, but
By
it's
myself.
just yourself. Okay, it's just too much of the same person. You know, you like this person, but you need a break.
Yeah, sure.
And when you don't have the break, it's like it becomes hard, and you drink.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't listen to this shit.
To make each other more entertaining, I guess, right? Because it's the same shit all the time, right? When you live together, or no? I've never lived with a girlfriend before.
It's not about more entertaining. I think it's just personalities. Like, I like his personality, but he's older than me. He's 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he acts like a 90-year-old guy. He's like a little bit grumpy. You know what men start to get grumpy when they are in 40s?
Yeah.
The older they get grumpy.
Yeah,
okay?
that's true.
So he has these little things that he gets grumpy, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I cannot go to a show just to get out and forget about this. So then you start having fights, you know? So I feel like it's normal because I have a lot of friends that broke up during this thing. But we stay together, you know?
Yeah.
I understand him. I like his personality, but it's too much sometimes to deal in so many days consecutives. And also you're dealing with your own shit, you know, because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing what I want to do either, but
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, asshole. I don't know. But then it's just, it's just,
Yeah.
let's just drink and be
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. Do you guys watch TV together? Do you guys watch different things, or what's that? Do you guys watch any program you guys you always watch together or something?
He wants to watch everything together, but I want to watch some stuff on myself because this is the thing, when you meet a guy at the beginning, man, you are tricky. They say the women were like different at the beginning.
Yeah.
But I think you guys are different because since I met my boyfriend, I made him soft. I took him to see the movies I like to see. I like independent European, Korean movies. I took him to the Lemlis to see a really boring documentary. We were like just two old people in the crowd and us.
He took you to this documentary?
I took him and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to take him.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, this is bullshit. I don't want to date this girl. He's like, oh, I love it. And he will come with me, tell me my movies and pretend he liked it,
Yeah.
And now that we were locked down, like I wanted to watch sometimes my movies. And I don't want to watch those Korean sad movies that last 3 hours. And so then I'm like, I go to the bedroom.
Yeah.
And you stay in the living room.
Yeah.
So I can watch my stuff. You watch your stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I want to watch with you. So I'm like, okay, but I don't want to watch a blockbuster again. Or he likes World War II movies or westerns, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like more into like the sad, depressing dramas from Europe or Korea or from Japan, okay?
Yeah.
I love that shit. So I arrived to a point that I had to say, I'm going to take a nap. So I go to take a nap and I watch documentaries or these things. And then I go out of the room and then, we can watch whatever you want to watch.
Yeah.
And we find some shows that we like The Sopranos. We rewatched the whole thing during the lockdown. I love serial killer stuff, documentaries, everything
like
about
Charles
serial
Manson
killers.
or what? No.
I like Jeffrey Dahmer, like Ed Kemper. I was just watching one about a French guy, Fournette, a French guy that killed.
Never heard of him.
I love true crime, that kind of dark crime.
Yeah, yeah.
And he kind of digs that, so we watch some of the stuff together, like Becoming Evil, How to Become a Serial. I watch all those documentaries, and he watched some of them with me. So we got the special true crime channel to find things to watch together.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else to watch. But I ran out of all the documentaries,
Yeah.
So right now, I don't know what else to watch with him. We just finished watching Fargo last night. And I enjoy it, but not as much. But I was like, okay, let's watch this. But now I'm thinking, God, what am I going to watch tonight with him? Like, it became a problem. Now, what are we going to watch together? There is a new thing coming on Netflix, The Ripper, on Wednesday. I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna watch that with him. But yeah, I kind of want to watch my own things.
Yeah.
That's my point. We watch a lot of food stuff. That's what we like. But my boyfriend is Italian, and I live in Italy for 6 years. I went to college, so we both speak Italian at home.
You went to college in Italy?
In Italy, yeah.
Oh wow.
So
do you speak Italian?
Italian, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And he's from Italy, so we speak Italian.
Oh.
And we bought a special device to watch Italian TV at home. So we watch a lot of Food Network in Italian, and we love it. Like, that's the thing that we connect mostly. There are a lot of shows about food, and we love to watch one. It's about a guy that follows guys that truck drivers where they eat, because they say that truck drivers know where the best food is and the cheapest. So we love to watch this kind of shit.
Yeah.
But TV is the main thing now in my life, because I'm trying to find things I can watch with my boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, have you gone out anywhere, or you guys just mostly stay inside?
Well, now we stay inside, but we went on some trips. We went to Cabo San Lucas
nice.
for a week. Then we went to Arizona. We're going back to Arizona now for a show. And we went to Peru for 2 weeks.
Okay.
When they just reopened the border, I went to Peru with him. He loves Peru. And now we're preparing for that, and we're going to Vegas at the end of the month.
Oh, perfect. So you guys getting out?
Yeah, we try.
Yeah.
And we go a lot to the outlet mall. That's our thing, too. That's how we keep this relationship alive.
That's funny.
Going to the outlet
Whatever it
mall.
takes, right?
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Wow, you guys are committed. That's good.
Yeah, we're committed to it.
You're gonna make it work.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna watch a lot of Food Network. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
make it work.
That's cool. That's cool. And have you had a good time traveling, or has it been weird?
In Peru was great
Mhm.
because I feel like that was the first world, and I live in the third world
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
over there they are so the protocols, health protocols are amazing. Everywhere you go, they have like special sink outside for you to wash your hands. They put
Oh,
sanitizer,
nice.
a special mat to clean your shoes, to disinfect them.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you get inside a restaurant, like they have a special thing to disinfect everything in front of you.
Wow.
Then they have the air, some special device that they put in the air machines to clean the air.
Cool.
They're very prepared.
Yeah.
They take your temperature everywhere you go. It's not like in America. I
Yeah.
haven't had that
Yeah.
much health security. They don't know how to call it, but the protocols
Yeah.
are follow to the rule over there.
Yeah.
And everything is almost open.
Yeah.
Just no clubs. Bars are open, but with there is a limit capacity,
Okay.
and everybody has to sit at a table.
Oh, cool.
So it's been great. The food is good. It's cheaper to go now. It's
Ah.
cheaper than usual. Usually Peru is cheap, but it's way cheaper, and you can have a good time.
Dude, I gotta reschedule my trip then. I gotta go to Peru.
You gotta go to Peru right
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
I'm going to Tulum at the end of the month.
Tulum. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna go.
Yeah, but I don't. It seems like Peru's like more like ready to go.
Right, it's very ready
Yeah,
to go.
yeah.
Yeah, and then as I said, usually it's cheaper, but it's still we fund hotels and everything that we usually pay. A hotel that we usually pay 300, you find it for 120.
120.
5-star hotels, this kind of things. Yeah,
Wow, that's great.
and you can eat like at the best restaurants for like very cheap. So
Oh,
you can have a
wow.
really nice.
Jesus. And how about the
Trip.
flight? How much are the flights?
Oh, I bought my ticket. We bought our tickets back in May
Uh huh.
because they were having nobody was traveling.
Yeah.
So we got it for $300
Okay.
both ways.
Wow. It's normally like how much?
No, normally it's like $1,500, $2,000.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah, and then we couldn't fly. They keep closing the borders in Peru. They kept it closed,
Oh, yeah,
so
smart.
that the airline told us you can reschedule whenever you want. So as soon as they open, we'll reschedule the trip. So
Oh, okay.
we save a big time in this trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Wow, that's amazing. $300?
$300. I've never paid $300 to go to Peru, and non-stop. Never,
Wow.
never.
That's amazing. Yeah. Did you get a good deal on your Vegas flight?
Yeah, we pay like $50 for the
50?
tickets.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, no, I paid 122 a couple weeks ago, and I went. It was fun. And then at the stay at the Cosmo, the Cosmo's normally like at least 350.
Yeah.
I got so we stayed for like 60.
Awesome. Yeah, we got a good price in our hotel too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
booked 6
cool.
nights. He wants to
Oh.
be 6 days in Vegas.
Oh,
Who
that's
wants
too
to be
much.
6 days in
no,
Vegas? No.
no sane person.
You know what I did
Just
even
do a
though?
lot of cocaine.
No, he's doing a lot of shop. Like, he likes to go to the shops that everything is open to see things.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
fashion designer.
Oh,
He needs to
okay.
see stuff.
Yeah.
And I need to do shows. They have a lot of clubs
Oh,
that are
yeah.
open there. So it's
That's
like,
right.
okay, we can
Cool.
make this work.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
We're committed to make it work,
Yeah. That's great. Man, 6 days in Vegas. That's a long
yeah,
time.
it's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know what's he thinking,
That's
bro. It's
crazy.
okay, let's go.
But that's cool. It's good to get out of LA, right?
I think it's good because what else can you do nowadays?
Right.
You know, once everything is back to normal and you're working all the time, you're
Yeah.
not gonna have time to go around.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. It's a good time to go out. That's awesome.
What
Yeah.
about you?
What about
Have
me?
you been traveling with your girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
That you went to Vegas with her?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we went to Death Valley. It was like maybe an hour away from there, or 2 hours. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go to Loom. And
Tulum together too.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And then maybe Peru after that.
Oh, she wants to go to Peru too?
No, but she likes Peru. She's
Okay.
been there.
Ah, she's been.
Yeah. She really likes it over there. But now after talking with you, I think that's definitely
Oh, you
because
should
I've
go.
always wanted to go there too, and so I'm definitely gonna go. She
Definitely.
showed me one of her hats. The Peruvian hats that the ladies wear, the flat
Yes.
ones.
Yes.
Yeah, she had one of those. thing's like hard as like that thing could kill somebody if you hit him in the face. I don't know. It's really
Yeah.
hard.
The one that is made out of it's not cartoon, but it's something thicker than
Yeah.
that, right? Red?
It's red. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They're traditional, right? Yeah. So I mean, I love traveling. I like going on road trips.
Road trips, yeah.
Yeah. You know, like I went up to Big Sur.
How
That's
far
pretty
is
cool.
that?
It's about 5 hours. It's
Wow,
by San
yeah.
Francisco.
Oh, San
It's
Francisco, yeah.
before. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of that for shows. Like I will do it on my own.
Yeah.
Go to shows and come back at the same night.
Really?
You know, on the night
You
during the
drive by
night.
yourself?
Yes, I
Wow.
used to do that a lot. I used to do San Francisco, like go on Friday, come back on Sunday after the show,
No way.
and drive until 5 a.m. right home.
Jesus.
I don't remember how I did it for so long.
Yeah.
And since I got a boyfriend, he's like, no, let's fly. He wants to come, so he flies. He doesn't want to be on the road much.
Oh, okay.
But I get when I get to do it on my own, I drive with someone else
Yeah.
sometimes. But yeah, I used to do a lot of road trips
Oh,
for
okay.
comedy, you know.
Yeah.
On your own, it's a little hard.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. No, that's great. And he's supportive of your stand up?
Yeah, I made a lot of jokes about him, and he just deals with it. You know, that's big because I
Yeah.
know about other people that get upset.
Yeah.
and
So he's got a
they're
good
like,
sense
"I
of
don't wanna
humor?
do it." Yeah, he laughs, he enjoys it. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes he's like, you didn't have to say that about me. I was like, yeah, okay, sorry, but I'm gonna keep doing it. So he just, okay, fine. But he
That's
likes it.
cool.
Yeah. In fact, when we met, then I told him I was a comedian. He went to look me up on Google, and then he saw my videos,
Mhm.
and then he came prepared. You know, I talk about guys
Yeah.
about, you know, like they are cheap or
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah.
as soon as we met, he like took me a nice restaurant. Then he said, like, I want to take you shopping. He like, you know, I have that joke about buy me a purse first.
Oh, yeah.
He bought me a purse. He was
No,
prepared.
really?
Yeah, he was prepared.
Oh, wow. Yeah. He's a smart man.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so you mean you didn't meet him at a comedy show like
No.
the rest of comedians?
No.
That's good.
We made on an application, and I didn't know he was Italian, and then, you know, I'm very, like, I get bored easily with men and applications. I was canceling a lot of guys. As soon as they say something I consider stupid,
Yeah.
I was like, cancel, you're like
yeah.
blocked.
Right.
And I guys will ask me out, and they will be like, oh, let's meet at this place. I'm like, no, you're not gonna tell me where we meet.
Yeah.
You have to ask me where I wanna meet. Block. Then another guy was like, oh, I'm gonna pick. He came 15 minutes. He was running 15 minutes late to pick me out. Like, blocked. And he's like, why? I was like, because listen. I don't need to date. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if you are calling me when you're already 15 minutes late, saying you're gonna be late.
Yeah.
This is how it starts. I
Right.
don't need to.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's true.
And so I met him when I didn't really want to meet anyone. I just got into a website because I was like, my mom was like, hey, you don't meet anyone. You're going to be alone. And I was like, fuck, maybe she's right. So just a start, but I was bored and I was sick of people in LA.
Yeah.
It was like, fuck you. You're
Yeah.
not, I don't like this. Fuck,
Yeah.
no. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
And then he shows up and he didn't annoy me. He was polite. He didn't say, hey, beautiful. He just, hi, Luz, how are you? Yeah. And I'm like, I'm sick of guys saying, oh, let's meet halfway
Yeah.
between my husband. What the fuck? You have to
Yeah.
come pick me up. What
Yeah.
am I, who are you? You want to
Yeah.
see me? You want to get to know me?
Yeah.
Like, what is the conquest of the man that will go meet the girl, make the effort?
Yeah.
So I live in West Hollywood, and he's like, oh, you're living in Marina Del Rey. So that's too far. No way I'm going to date this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, hit me up if you're in West Hollywood. He
Yeah.
still remembers. He have never heard that, hit me up.
Yeah.
It's like, you speak like a comedian. He's like, hit me up. He's like, oh, I can go to see you in West Hollywood, whatever you want. I was like, okay, yeah, okay, let's meet.
Yeah.
And he's like, where would you like to go? Do you want me to pick a restaurant? Do you want to choose the place? So I was like, oh, okay. He's being polite. And then I told him where to meet. He's like, you want me to pick you up or you want to meet there? I was like, oh, no, it's by my house. Let's meet there. So he didn't do anything. Like, it was weird. It was just, this is so flows so good. And then we met. and he was Italian. And talking, I was like, "Oh, you're Italian." We connected because I lived there, and we like the same similar things. You know, we speak Italian. With this culture is similar mentality. And then we met, and he was cool. I like him. And after that, I remember I had the week after I had to go to Arizona for shows, and he sent me flowers to a show.
Oh wow!
Like a huge thing of flowers.
Wow!
I was like, oh, he really likes me. And I was like, I don't think I want to go out with you. I was being really mean to him at the beginning, like the meanest person. I would take him see those movies, boring movies. I would be like, oh, after the movie, do you want to? Yeah, we can grab dinner. But that would be like, after the movie, I'm tired. I'm going to go home. I was the meanest person. I feel like I didn't want to make the effort for anyone.
Yeah.
But then he was coming to me, you know, coming towards. He would be like, no, I want to hang out with you. I can drive you to your show and everything. And it went good, you know. That's for fast forward. 2 years later, he was like, I'm sick of going to the shows.
Really?
No. It's because some days I have shows. I used to.
Yeah.
We used to, no?
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Yeah, sure.
He wants to come to every single show. I'm like, dude, you can stay at home. But he's like, it's not good that I let you go alone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, maybe you get tired. You don't want to drive. Like, listen, you don't have to come to every show. But yeah. I mean, he's been doing pretty good. For 2 years straight, showing up to almost every show without saying anything.
Oh,
and then he explodes once in a while. Like, I don't want anymore. But now he's been without his second job for a long time.
Oh, wow.
So that's my boyfriend.
Nice. That's great. Oh, so would you study in when you were in college in Italy?
I studied literature and foreign languages and also theater.
Oh, okay. Really? Wow.
Yeah, the college, and then I did the theater school in the city I was. They had a drama school, I did the drama school, and at college I did foreign languages and literature. That's the name of the.
Oh, okay. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, in Italy you can study whatever you want. They have like they have a career for everything. Like you want to start Latino and also Greek from this specific city, you have that specialty.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So did you know you always wanted to be a stand-up comedian or an actor?
Well, at the beginning, when I was younger, I thought I wanted to be an actor. I did theater since I was little. But then I also like to write. Then I went to college in Italy. My family sent me because they thought I was going to become a diplomatic. So they sent me to study law in Europe. And the plan was I was going to come back, go to the diplomatic academy and become a diplomatic or a politician, whatever. A good career, you know. But I thought that was the thing to do because I used to do theater a lot, but everybody will always tell me, no, that's for prostitutes. That's Peru, you know, prostitutes. That's you need to be like the prettiest, you're always skinny. So I was like, okay. I went to Europe, and then over there, it was so new to me. I always wanted to go to Europe my whole life since I was little. I studied languages in Peru just to be able to apply to universities.
Oh, cool.
So I applied to Italy, applied to France. I got to France, but then when I freaked out, my mom didn't want me to leave. And then when she decided I was ready to leave, I applied for Italy. That was still time for me to apply to study in Italy. My first choice was France, but then I don't regret it because Italy is way better.
Is it?
I love it, yeah.
Yeah, I've never been to any of them.
Well, you gotta go to Italy
before
anything. Yeah, when I got to live there, I always thought were the best years of my life.
Really?
I will never regret anything that I went there, anything that happened. And over there, people live their dreams. You know, I don't know how to tell you, but it's another philosophy of life. So everybody I knew, all my friends, they were doing what they wanted to do. They were being themselves. And I wasn't used to that because you grew up in South America when everybody tells you what you should do or what's good for the family or what's good for you or like what you have to be. And everybody was studying whatever they wanted to study, even something as stupid or be whatever. And that were not, nobody wanted to, there is not the pursuit of success like in America.
Oh,
you know, there is the pursuit of internal happiness, internal contempt. And everybody I knew were trying to be internally content. So I went to confront myself to what's me, what do I want to do? So I was doing acting, but I was like, okay, I like to write too. I was in school, college, and I was like, I don't really know. I heard of comedy when I was in Peru because I used to watch Woody Allen a lot, and I saw he was a comedian, and always thought it was great, but I never met a comedian in Peru. There are no comedians, and I never thought I could be doing it. In Italy, it was comedy was very from politics. So what I started doing was I was doing theater, and I was at the poetry research center in Bologna. A friend was the director, so he got me a job there, and I was organizing all the shows for the poetry readings. So in between of the poetry readings, we present the poets, but we made it funny. So we will do sketches. We will choose the worst poet of the of the year, things like that. For periods. And my other friends that we used to do this were still friends. We had so much fun. So I knew I had to end up doing comedy, but I thought at the beginning it could be like a sketch, something funny, theater. But then I didn't find myself. I was like, I want to do it alone. I want to do like a stand-up. Then I finally moved to America, and here I started doing sketch shows, but then again it was in English, and I was like, I studied English in school, and I took a lot of classes, but it was so hard because I didn't really have practice, I didn't really speak all day long, and I remember it was so hard even going to an audition or anything because people will call me, we want you here, yeah, the address is where we have to, like, God. And I was so nervous to call again because they're going to think I don't speak English. So I will make my friend call and be like, hey, yeah, I'm driving my friend Luz to an audition, but can you repeat the address again? It was crazy. So I started doing a little bit of a sketch because it was kind of easy. You share the dialogue.
And then stop, right?
Oh.
So remember what you're talking about. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I was doing a sketch, doing shared dialogue, and I was enjoying it, but I was doing it with a bunch of white people or very American people.
Uh-huh.
And I feel we're not the same. We don't think in the same way. Um, so I still thought this is not what I meant to do. I meant to do my own story, to say it. I want to do stand up. And for years since I got to America, I was going to stand up shows to see them. But I was so scared because I was thinking, what if someone tells me I have a heckler and then I don't know how to reply in English? I'm thinking about something and I cannot tell him. And I had fears. At some point, by then, I was married first. I had a American husband. By then, our relationship was like almost dead, and we were splitting. And I was
Because of the
depressed.
comedy?
No, I was depressed. No, actually, that set me up to start doing comedy.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, okay, I don't have anything to lose. If I don't win in this shit, I already lost so much. I was being like a crazy ride coming to America. I have my first unsuccessful marriage. I was like, I'm gonna just do it. I need it. Whatever happens, I'm just gonna deal with it. I can just go back to do acting, which I really don't know if that's what I'm meant to do. I started doing comedy, and since the first time I went on a stage at an open mic at Marty's, I felt...
That was your first open mic?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I never remember because I felt like this is what I was meant to do with my life. In my head was that. This is it. It wasn't acting, it was right. It was like a combination, it was my own thing. And since that day, almost every day of my life,
wow,
doing comedy for the last 9 years. So it's been a long time.
Wow.
But until COVID happened, it's the only thing that split us apart. It's the best relationship I ever had. I gotta tell you.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy because I see you out there. You're out hustling. You're constantly doing jobs. You're constantly out doing spots. And yeah, you're a hustler. It's like full speed ahead.
Yeah, I love it. You
Yeah.
know, I just think even now with the COVID and you sit at home and you think if it anything matters of what you've done for so many years because now this thing stops at all your life and then you think, I don't you might have sat and think about your life. I sat and I'm like, what the fuck I'm doing? Then I think because I think should I focus on having a family or something different? But then I'm like, you know what? I love it. I don't think I will still do it if I didn't love it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do it as long as I love it. I came to that realization. I don't care about success. I don't care about anything. I'm just gonna do it while I still love it.
Yeah.
Which takes off pressure of you, takes off a lot of pressure of you. And then now, when you have representation, you still have a little bit of pressure. Before I didn't have a manager, so I was like more like I don't need 100% less pressure. But now you still have someone looking out for you, so you want to be always on top of it.
Sure.
So I try to be on top of things, but I do it because I like it. Because that's decided. If I don't want it, I'm just gonna do it. But I keep doing it because I love it.
Yeah.
So I wanna keep feeling that, especially now with COVID. That everything that you've been like trying to think that you're building doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
And I feel like everybody feels the same way.
Yeah.
So you change values in life. So it's just it's still the most important thing in my life because it's the thing that I love the most.
Yeah.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you feel about the whole situation. But
yeah, pretty much the same way. And I feel grateful that I attempted this crazy career or art form or whatever you want to call it. That we do. Because I don't have any regrets, and we all don't know how long we have, and if we'll ever be able to return to what we did. I mean, at least we attempted to do what we love to do. I feel the same way. I love doing it. I'm not trying to be the most successful, funniest comedian. I'm just trying to make it so that I can make a living doing what I love to do.
Exactly. Exactly. Even if it's really hard, we're just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like that's all that you can hope for now. And this thing put things in perspective too. So even for the people that were successful, it's like meaningless now.
Yeah.
So it's just, just keep doing what you're still having fun.
Yeah.
Because anything else you want to do is going to be easier than doing comedy. Because this is so painful. Like no money. Yeah. I mean, money, very little, no rewards. I feel like any other job that you say, okay, I give up. I'm going to go sell cars.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to have your 401k, your monthly payment, your thing, your special bonus for Christmas.
Yeah.
We don't get bonuses in this thing, so it's good, know.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
What are you talking about? You got some oranges.
I got some oranges today from your garden, so I got this my bonus.
I know. Yeah, no, it's tough, and but I'm totally happy about my decision to pursue this and to continue doing this. So I mean, it's uncertain, but everyone's future is pretty much uncertain. Yeah. So. Doesn't matter,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And also, it keeps you young. You know, it keeps you.
I know.
Happy.
I'm 80.
I didn't realize how good it was for me until I saw everybody again at that party at Tere Asadurian's house.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, I miss so much hanging out with everybody and being just eternal young people. Yeah. That's what we are, eternal kids. It's like you never get old doing this thing. You go to the club and you're like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
And everybody's like hanging out and making jokes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how good it is to be around people that do this.
Yeah.
Until I got back to that party. I was like, oh my God, laughing my ass off, having so much fun. And it's always the same people. We're all getting older, but it doesn't feel.
Right. No. No, yeah. And like we don't take ourselves seriously and we don't take anything seriously. We're just I mean, how beautiful is that? I
Yeah.
mean, it's like, to just live your life and just not take things so seriously. I think that's part of keeping us young because we don't stress about things like that. Other people are trying to be somebody and they're trying to like, be fake and not, be honest with people and that sort of stuff is stressful.
It's a I bet it's a stressful. I'm
Yeah.
not trying. Like, I just enjoy.
Yeah.
I just enjoy myself.
Yeah.
But it's even I don't even try in social media or anything.
Yeah.
I just decided this is the type of comedian I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
If I ever become anything, it's because I'm funny and that's
Yeah.
it. Doing
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
that feeling of relaxing around yourself and
Yeah.
just enjoying who you are.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all enjoy who we are because you need to have a huge ego to do this.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're around people that enjoy who they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. Right.
Not that insecurity in the corner.
Right.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
like my legs. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, it's I miss that too, and like for us especially because we're so used to, like you said, every day pretty much we're out and we're seeing each other and we're out and we're doing what we love to do, and for that to be taken away from us like that, it's crazy. Because I mean, that's something we're used to be doing like at least 5 times a week.
Yeah.
You know?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I was just, every time I get to do a show, I just want to go and hang out there until the end.
Yeah,
Like, I just want to have this feeling again of
Yeah.
being at the show with the other people.
yeah,
And it's just this type of career is the thing that you will see the same people and you will see the people. And probably you'll see these people for the next 30 years of your life because most comedians
Right.
stage, even when they are very old.
yeah,
Female not that much because they get pregnant and they disappear for a while. I'm
Yeah.
planning on being around till I'm old,
nice,
but let's see what I don't know, but I'm planning.
nice.
But you see the same people forever, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of a family feeling.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if you feel like that, but it's family. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know these
Of course,
people very well.
family, and it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with some of the other comedians, like family, right?
Yes.
Don't you ever see somebody like, I hate you, but you're fucking funny? And
Yeah, sometimes I hate you, you're funny. You know, I
Yeah.
hate how funny you
Yeah,
are that I
yeah.
want to,
Right.
Hey, but also like, I don't know, Christmas time. I remember when I was single, or I was going to, remember in Christmas, even in Christmas, we
Yeah.
will have open mics.
Yeah.
I remember the 25th going open mics and see other comedians. And I
Yeah.
was spending Christmas with other guys.
Yeah.
So it's like a family, really,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, because we all know how hard it is, and we are all out there trying to get better, and so yeah, it is a family.
It is a family. And it's hard. It's better when with the years pass because you get, for a girl, personally, like at the beginning, everybody wants to fuck you, you know how it is. Everybody's like, oh, you're going to give you spots. So you have to show a little bit you're serious. So after years, you start getting respect from your
Yeah.
peers. So I think I arrived to the point that people respect me, and I have friends, real friends, and
Yeah.
the other comedians are not trying to fuck me, so we're all friends.
Yeah.
So it feels good.
Yeah. Don't let your guard
Yeah,
down.
no. But I just know. I just know they're not giving me the spot because
Right.
then later
Yeah.
they're gonna try to hook up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
That's funny.
ooh, Luz, you're
Yeah.
so cute.
It's great. Yeah, I mean that's you're a hustler and you're out there grinding. It's so good to see, and you don't try to use you being a female to try to get ahead. I feel.
Oh no,
like
I
other
hate
people.
that.
Yeah.
I hate that, and I hate when female complain and say that it's more difficult for females because it's not true.
Yeah.
And other female comics can be listening to this, and fuck you. It's
Yeah,
not true.
They're hating you right now.
Yeah, because this is because you're lazy and
Yeah.
because you want it easy.
Yeah.
Guys have it harder.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Number one, nobody's trying to fuck them.
No.
Okay, so they have to be a little bit funny, a little bit friendly. They have
Yeah.
to show something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now and number two, I don't know what the ethics of normal female comics are, but the fact that they can get booked so easily because they say, "Oh my god, hi, how
Yeah.
are you?" They don't need to hustle.
Right.
So I've been doing open mic shows, shitty shows, bar shows, any kind of show for a long time. I also book shows and shitty shows. I book bar shows, And I remember I used to have a show at the bar all the way by the beach, by Redondo, I think.
Uh-huh.
And always the female comic of the night would text me saying, I cannot come.
Yeah.
I'm with my period. I have cramps.
Yeah.
Which a guy will never do that.
Right.
This is my point. A guy will never say, today I broke up with my boyfriend. I cannot do it.
Right.
Today my belly hurts.
You're right.
There is not that much ethic like a guy has.
Yeah.
The other thing the females think, because you're a female and you just do something that you're not supposed to do, you reserve a medal.
Yeah.
Especially American women, okay?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay, I'm doing comedy, and this is just for men. So the fact that I just got up on stage and did it, I reserve a medal.
Right. Yeah.
It's not true. Fuck you. You need to
you
work.
Gotta be funny. Can't just get up on stage.
Yes, and then other ones, because they go up on stage and they like talk about their life because it's a rant about what happens in their life.
Right.
They get out, and other guys, which is the fault of the male comics, oh, that was good, because they want to fuck them, of course. Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm funny. So they don't even have the conscious or this delusion that some people have that, did I really do a joke there?
Right.
Oh, they don't study jokes, some of them. They just go up and do things. I'm not talking about everyone, of course. You see that the female comics that you see all the time for years and years that are grinding, they're doing, you see them, they're always getting up, and you respect them, and you know who they are.
Yeah.
But most girls are just, the girls that are going on Facebook are saying, male comics, this guy is like this.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that why don't you just write jokes and shut up?
Yeah, yeah. No, totally. Yeah.
So that's my point of view about female comedians. They should just complain less. And do more.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're the perfect person to say that too, because you are exactly what you're talking about. Like the opposite, So yeah, and I book shows too, and I find these girls saying the same excuses and being more, they feel like they could be unprofessional. Like guys, you know what I mean? They show up on time and that, they don't complain and this and that. And like I've booked you for shows, you don't complain, you show up on time, you're professional, you're very professional. And a lot of these girls out there, they're not.
Yeah, because they think, this is the thing about females and also American females, I think. They think just because they have a vagina that gives them authority to think they are better, or they should just have things handed.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay. But that's mostly American women for me. Okay.
Yeah.
From other countries, you have it rough.
Right.
So you gotta be, you know what? If you don't work, bitch, you're not gonna get anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty girls, there are so many. Shut up. But here it's like, okay, you're okay. You do it. This is not. You're not supposed to do this, but you're all good. Everybody has to.
Yeah, because
oh my God, patting you in the back. Yeah, you're so good, and it's not like that. It's you should deserve things.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's always the same. That's why I'm like, I don't hang out with too many female comics. I have some friends. They're usually the older comedians that I like them.
Yeah.
The ones that have kids or their life sucks.
Yeah.
They are like more like settled and they are not flying with their head.
Yeah.
But everybody else, the ones that are always posting and feeling important, is like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You need too much attention to be a comedian. Stop.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that's yeah. I get in fights with some people sometimes because of this point of view. Not with guys. I was getting with women. They're like, "Oh, you're crazy." Like I'm like, "No, this is the truth."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's funny. You speak up, huh? You don't like.
No, I don't. I don't like to sugarcoat.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm sure like they probably confine you, so they're complaining, right?
Oh,
and then you're
God.
hearing this bullshit. You're like, you know what? Just be
like,
funny.
Oh,
just be professional.
This comedian fucked me the other day, and he doesn't talk to me anymore. I understand why he's being a dick. I'm like, why do you think I want to listen to this crap? I like, dude. Number one, we're not friends. Okay. Number two, you're here to do a show.
Right.
And number three, why don't you care about your jokes or just talking about girly stuff?
Yeah.
Which you can totally do with your friends.
Right.
I'm not like stupid. I get it.
Yeah.
But these are girls that are in their 30s. Okay, if you're in your 30s talking about why a guy fuck you and didn't call you back, you're fucking bullshit. You should be focusing on something else. By then you should know the guys don't call you back after they fuck, especially comedians. Why would you sleep with a comedian? Comedians are the dude of the dude. The dude, the word dude is the person is the word dude. That's a comedian.
That's a comedian. Yeah.
He's not gonna call. He's not gonna care about you.
No.
Nobody's gonna. You just gotta find a nice guy. if you don't find it great, talk about it
Yeah.
on your show. Talk
Right.
how much you suck
Yeah, yeah.
at finding guys. But it's just, I don't know. I
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
things are unexplainable to me sometimes about American women.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. That's good. Have you done shows in Peru?
No, because right now the comedy is not back again. When I left Peru, when I went to study in Europe, there was not even one comedian in the whole place. Now, because of this globalization and things, they start having stand-up comedies, but they have like 5, 10 comedians in the whole country, and I could have done it in Spanish. Last time I went before this trip, I wasn't yet doing it in Spanish. I started doing it in Spanish last year with Felipe Esparza. So I'm guessing now, if I go back one day and there is a show in Spanish, I know the comedians that do Spanish over there. I will ask them, hey, I'm going to do a set. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't do it in Spanish for a while because I was nervous. And it was stupid because, you know what? It was turned out to be really easy.
Really?
I was so scared because I thought like, no, maybe I'm not finding a Spanish, which is weird because that's my language, you know?
Yeah.
No, people are not going to get my jokes.
Yeah.
But then once I got a text from Felipe's wife, "Hi, Luz, do you do comedy in Spanish? We need an opener." I was like, "Oh, yeah." And then I was like, fuck, I'm just going to do whatever.
Yeah.
And I started my jokes. I said, I'm funny, I can do it.
Yeah.
And it went really well. And
Cool.
it wasn't that hard. I found out your set is longer in Spanish because you use more words, you know? So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, the humor, it's different in Spanish, right?
Yeah, but there are things that you can relate to still. I feel like if you have jokes that are like, you feel like they're good, they're going to be relatable.
Yeah.
Because most of my set is relatable to them. You know, now I haven't done it in Peru yet that were Peruvians. They're not Mexicans or Peruvians living in America, which is different.
Yeah.
No, they live in Peru. So probably there are jokes that I won't be able to do to them.
Yeah.
But most of my set, I think. And also I do a lot of, crowd work in Spanish too. I start doing it and play with the people.
That's cool.
Yes, talk shit to guys,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
So those things in Spanish work very well. They really love it. So yeah, I gotta figure it out, If
Yeah.
I lived in Peru, when I was in Peru now, I was thinking about jokes for them. Like specific what was going on. I still love humor in America much better.
Yeah.
That being said, yeah, because I feel like here, comedy is the art form that started, evolved,
Yeah.
and cultivated in America.
Yeah.
It's not like paint. Everything else comes from Italian Renaissance.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
stand-up comedy is a very American thing.
Yeah.
You cannot anywhere in the world. They are not as advanced, as good, as
Right.
professional
Yes.
as comedians are in America. So definitely, always this Jewish background that Americans have, and this, this place that everybody rise for this darkness
Yeah.
and this type of comedy. Everybody does a different type of comedy. There
Yeah.
is all this diversity in comedy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's always the best place to do comedy and to
Yeah.
study comedy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I could do. I definitely am working on my 30 minutes in Spanish because I want to do a taping 30 in English, 30 in Spanish.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice.
But still, English is my main.
Yeah. No, I mean, I give you props too because I mean, English isn't in your first language, and you're writing these jokes that are funny, and you're talking, and it's not even your first language, and you're making it look easy because you're so good.
Well, it's not that easy. Everybody's like, no. Every time I write a joke, I write them. Then I have to Then I got to I have a friend that I send my jokes, and we go through then the grammar.
Oh,
So he said the grammar, little grammar things.
yeah.
Grammar tricks. When I say something like it has one L, or like this is thing you should say, go have done, not done, or
Yeah.
things like that.
Uh-huh.
Then I gotta go to my accent coach. And with my accent coach, who he asked me to do the jokes, he repeats the words that I cannot pronounce very well.
Uh-huh.
So then we record that, and I have to do on my house when I work out, when I'm at home cleaning. I'm like, yeah, you shit, no shit. shit, like murderer, America, serial killer, like things like that. I had to be killer, no killer, killer. Yeah. So it's funny for my coach because he has to say a lot of bad words to show me how to pronounce them. So after that, once I learned very well the pronunciation, or at least I have it in my head, and I do the shows beforehand, but the important shows then when I'm like really sure about what I'm saying is projecting every word. Because in comedy, if you one word doesn't it doesn't get them, you don't pronounce it well, nobody gets a message and the joke is lost. So I also joke about that. When a joke doesn't work, I'm like, oh, it's my accent because I'm hilarious, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
So I had to come with things to come back. But yeah, people I think for me, actually is a little bit more of work than for a regular comic, right? So that's why I also understand male comics. I'm more like a male comic. I feel like a male comic because, as I said, male comics were a little harder than women.
Yeah.
And also because I have this little handicap. The people always say, you're so lucky when people tell me you're so lucky you have an accent, I always slap them 30 times like this, until they bleed. Because it's so hard. I rely a little bit on my accent for some jokes, of course, because you have to use everything you have.
Yeah.
But I feel like what I think about jokes and the jokes that I write, and they're my point of view, they're funny. The joke, not because I said it with an accent.
Right.
So most of my jokes, I feel they are funny for the joke alone.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have an accent, I wouldn't have the handicap to do that.
Right.
So yeah, it's good to have an accent in some ways, but if I ever have a career, it's gonna be more for the jokes. And that is, for that, having an accent is a handicap.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not that much of an advantage at this point. Maybe for the 5 minutes set, and you're like, yeah, I come from Peru. I'm bringing here my Peruvian bricks.
Yeah.
But to build a career that you do an hour, it's not an advantage.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, it's harder, but it's also you enjoy it. When you enjoy it, you can do it. I mean, there are jobs that I will think are harder than that. That anything else, I think, is harder than that.
Than writing a joke?
Yeah, I think that. And I don't know but when I write a joke about my point of view, when I see something and pisses me off and I write about it, I feel so much satisfaction.
Yeah.
That I made it funny, and I can go ahead and tell to a lot of people when I think about this shitty thing, and they laugh about it. I don't know, that's the satisfaction I get, it's a little twisted. Like, they're going to know my frustration and they're going to laugh with me about this thing.
Sure.
So, there are comedians that write observations, so there are comedians that write from this. I write from my pet peeves, the things that bother me.
Okay.
That's my thing, my frustration.
Your frustrations,
Yeah.
You're like the female Bill Burr, right?
And something like that, yes. That's a compliment. Considering the ones he yelled at me.
Did he?
He yelled at me, at the comedy store.
What did he say?
Well, it was a long time ago when I started doing comedy.
Yeah.
And I was hosting. And he went up on stage. Before he went up on stage, I was like, he went up and he was talking about female comics. Okay, and he was saying really good points. And I mean, he was saying about Kathy Griffin, I remember, something like that. And they complain something. And I'm totally for it. I just told you all. But I went up on stage and I said it in a wrong way. It didn't translate very well. Okay. And he thought I was telling him bullshit.
Oh, okay.
He's like, why you can take a joke, females come? And I was like, shit, he yelled at me. Everybody, the comedians at the comedy store, how they are haters. And they were standing there laughing at me because they're like, oh, they want you to do bad. They all want you to do bad because they hate everybody. Right. So it's like, they always like, fuck, these guys are going to do so much fun on me. And then Billboard like, no, I'm kidding. But everybody saw that. I couldn't show my face to the comedy store for a month. I remember Michael Q, the show, he didn't book me for a month because people were still talking about me for a month.
Are you serious?
A month later, I went to the comedy store for a show at the small room. At the room upstairs. Belly room.
Yeah.
And the first thing a comedian tells to me, he comes to me, hey, Luz, what happened with Bill Burr? everybody was still talking about the shit for a long time. Nobody forgot about it.
Are you serious?
I was so embarrassed because everybody, when another comedian, a big comedian, yells at you, and you're trying to be funny, and everything is like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's a funny story to tell.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, guys? At least Bill Burr yelled at me.
Exactly.
And I'm like, fuck you all. This is a
Big
thing.
Burr. I'm not gonna let no fucking open micer
Yell at me.
peasant fucking want to be a headliner. Fucking try to make fun of me. It's got to be Bill Burr.
Yeah, it's gotta be that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's funny.
But the comedy world.
Yeah.
What about you? How do you write your jokes? Do you write them from a place of frustration, or do you write them from like place of you're observing things, like you're trying to make a sense?
I think, I think, I'm upset about it, and then, I try to make fun of it.
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
You don't do much self-deprecating humor, no?
No.
You don't self. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Me neither.
Yeah.
It's no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some jokes maybe, but I don't think I do it very much.
Yeah. No.
And how about you? When was your last show?
It was maybe like a month ago. It was in a patio.
A patio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of a bar.
Nice. It feels good.
Yeah.
My last show was this Saturday. I had a driving show. You know.
Cool.
It was my first time doing those kind of shows, and I
Yeah.
was nervous. I was
Mm-hmm.
in Randy Luvas. You know Randy.
I think so.
He used to own the Aventura Comedy Club,
Oh, okay.
and I was there.
He
and he's
doesn't
like,
own it
"Luz-"
anymore?
No, the club is closed forever.
It
I think.
is?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, when was this?
Well, this happened before COVID. Before COVID, I think he left the society, and then COVID happened, and they closed it.
Oh, okay.
And if ever opens again, it's gonna be just his partner, Andy.
Yeah, I like Andy.
Yeah, Andy's cool too.
Yeah.
They're both cool, but it seems that it's not gonna reopen.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks because it was a great place.
Yeah.
I used to drive a lot there
Yeah.
just to do 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
oh,
it was
yeah,
great.
ah.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You did a drive-in stand-up comedy show,
Yes.
and the people were inside their cars?
They were inside their cars, and and they were like I saw beforehand. I went up. There were two other comedians before me, so I saw that they honk when they like a joke when there was a yes or no.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
Really?
there
They
is-
would honk?
Yeah. It was like, oh, there is some interaction, but it was weird. It's weird to watch.
That is weird.
So I was so nervous, and Randy was
Yeah.
there. It was reading my jokes. I was, Luz, no, don't worry, they're nice. I was, I was like freaking out because it's new, I was like,
Yeah.
I was nervous. And also because when you don't get up for a while, for some
Yeah.
weeks, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And I get nervous when there are new settings. But then I went up, and I like to make connection with the audience, right? I was like, how am I
Yeah.
gonna make connection with the audience?
Right.
But the first 4 cars in the first row, I could see some people there. So I started saying, oh, I've been quarantined with my boyfriend, anybody else. And a woman there was like honking, her man was there. So I started making connections with these 3 people. And that was enough for me to get it going. And that helped me to like get, and it actually wasn't bad. I had fun. And
That's
I
cool.
didn't think I was going to have fun because it was I was so nervous. So you
Yeah.
should try to do those driving shows.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like you. I like doing crowd work, and I need to have that connection
Yeah.
with audience. So that's some comics don't need that. They just, they could just do their jokes, but I'm like you. I like to do some crowd work and look at their eyes and have some sort of,
Yeah.
banter with them. So, I'm down. Anything but a Zoom show, I'm down.
Oh,
with.
you don't do Zoom shows?
No.
Oh, wow. I do
You
a
been
lot of
doing?
them.
Yeah, a lot? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I have a mic, a Zoom mic too.
Oh,
I do a Zoom
really?
mic. Yeah, today I have the mic though. After this,
Oh, do you?
yeah, I like it though.
Yeah.
I at the beginning I thought it was gonna be weird too,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
but then I started having shows that they were kind of good. The people were laughing. You could hear them laughing,
Yeah.
and you could do crowd work too. What I do is go through all the pictures. I saw their names, hey Ralph, and whatever, and I
Yeah.
start trying to do song
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
and I have fun.
Cool.
Yeah, you should
Nice.
try it.
Yeah, yeah.
At the beginning, it's weird, but then you get used to it, and then you're like, "Oh, I don't have to drive to go to a show," and you sit there and do
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting.
and you get
huh?
paid gas money, and you don't spend the money in gas, so
Oh,
that's
that's
good
cool.
too.
Yeah, yeah. That's
That
true.
your $20 gas money doesn't
Yeah.
go on gas. You can
Right.
buy a burger, no.
Yeah.
But it's funny. It's funny. You get some people on Zoom also. They Venmo you. You put your Venmo,
Oh, cool.
and I get people that give me money. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Sweet.
so yeah, you
That's
should
cool.
try.
Yeah, yeah. I'll look into it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because that might be the future. That might be the way that we do comedy.
For a while, yes.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I mean, you know, it's like things seem. This thing's changed things forever. Yeah, you're like a guy. You don't wear makeup.
No, yeah, I try to not worry so much. It's boring.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing that I have to take it off at night. I don't try. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know? I don't try.
Yeah, yeah.
I maybe when I get old, when I look old, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try.
Yeah.
But I don't try. That's a good thing. That's what I think that's good when you hit 30 and you're like, okay, what am I gonna be? Like still pretend I'm a 20-year-old
yeah,
going
yeah.
around with a. I was like, I can just not try.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you learn something very valuable. That I still obsess about my physical appearance is that I like to work out, use good creams and everything. You know,
Yeah.
I still have that thing Latin thing that your mom put in your head and mess up your whole life. Yeah, because if I focus less, what I think now, if I focus less on my physical appearance for
Yeah.
a long time,
Uh-huh.
I will have been, I don't know, smarter, but I will know more. I will have made other decisions. But then when you grow up in South America and it's a survival culture for women, your physical appearance becomes some sort of bargaining instrument. So in your life, you think your physical appearance is your bargaining instrument. Also, when you move out, you a guy is gonna help you out because you're cute. That's how we think. That's how
Yeah.
I grew up. You're like, all my life, men, they do things for you because you're cute, right? But then now that I'm older, I'm like, if I knew beforehand the man, the basic man, just like sex, and men actually fall in love with because of your brain. It's nothing to do with your physical appearance, really. Whatever man I got, then you decide like became smart like that. It's been because I know who I am and I know what I want, and I'm like, okay, bullshit aside, I'm smart. I can help you deal with your life. I'm strong. I make decisions. I wish I knew that before, so I wouldn't have made so many decisions thinking about my physical appearance, which is always something that deep inside is rooted inside me that is important, and that's what I'm always stressing about. When I gain weight, I'm stressed and frustrated. I'm like, but you shouldn't care about that. I still fight with that feeling, but at least I know that anything I can get, also emotional level, I think it's for my brain more than my physical appearance. But yeah, it just comes with age, like some women never get to this point. They never get to the point like, oh, you know what? Is my brain, who I am is gonna get me whatever I want in life, right?
Yeah.
But as you get older, I got to that point. I'm like, I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be whoever I want to be, wear makeup whenever I need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wish I knew these things when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's so many things you wish. I don't know.
Yeah.
It happens to you. Where you're like,
Yeah,
fuck,
same thing. Yeah.
I didn't need to try so hard. And being
Yeah.
pretty is so exhausting.
Yeah.
It's so
No,
exhausting. Like do
yeah.
your makeup, your hair, be always
Yeah.
aware of these things. It's very
I
tiring.
used to spend a lot of money on designer clothes or like really expensive clothes.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of money. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, Jesus, what a dummy. I spent so much money.
What kind
and
of brands?
Well, like, have you ever gone shopping on Melrose?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Melrose, so they got like really like, boutique kind of like
Marni.
yeah, I mean like a lot of those
Isabel Marant.
yeah, like,
Doro.
yeah, Diesel. I mean like a lot of those places in on Melrose don't exactly have like name brand like Armani or something like that. It's like some designer in Israel, right?
Yeah.
But the jeans are still like $200.
Yes.
Or yeah. So, but like I would go shopping there so much, and I would go like back to the same people. They would, you know how they're Middle Eastern. My friend, I give you a good deal. You know, this is $200 jeans. I give it to you for 125. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, or 100. You know, and then the more I bought, the the more of a deal they would give me on clothes.
You will be obsessed then.
I just was obsessed. Like I
You
said,
can walk away
yeah,
from a good deal.
yeah, yeah. No, right, exactly. That's what it was, you know. And I like bargaining with them, you know, and I like trying to, negotiate a better deal. Maybe I was addicted to that too.
Yeah, I love that. I love negotiating a good deal. And I also love designer clothes, but for one reason. I never was into that as a frivolous thing. But my boyfriend's a fashion designer. So he got me into loving designer stuff just for many reasons, you know. And like we're obsessed. Like he used to be a designer at Prada, at a big brand, so Montclair, these brands, you
Yeah,
know. So I got into also designer clothes. I totally get it, but
yeah,
you know, it's just the better
yeah,
quality, how nice they're
yeah,
done. They make a statement.
yeah. They make a
So
statement.
I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. I also passionate about it.
Yeah, yeah,
But I could walk away from it if I had to. In the sense, like if I don't have money, I won't go there.
yeah.
You know.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good thing. I'm like, okay, I won't go there if I don't have money.
yeah, yeah. Now I spend my money on camera gear and audio gear.
Which is good. It's good.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah,
Like this setup is pretty
yeah.
nice.
Thanks. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's my. I transferred it over from clothes to technology.
It's
Yeah,
pretty awesome. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, you have these things that it's gonna help you to
yeah,
produce the
yeah.
stuff. I
Right.
like it. I'm gonna get a mic for Zoom mic. I was thinking for my Zoom shows to get one of these mics
Yeah,
to do the show.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. Because I'm sure like some people have some really crappy audio.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I had a show the other day for a corporate show, and the guy organizing it brought me a mic home
Really?
to the show.
Oh, cool.
So I felt like, oh, this is good. Maybe a mic is a good call to have to do
Yeah.
your Zoom shit
Yeah.
because people are gonna hear you better, you're gonna
Right.
feel better,
Yeah.
and it's gonna help your performance.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ace it, you know.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So
No, I
like that.
agree. I think it would, makes you feel like more professional and whatnot.
Yes.
That's part of the reason why I like getting a good setup here too, because it really makes you feel like you're doing, like something more professional.
Yeah. Eventually, also when COVID is out of the picture, you could just set up this studio and for other people to podcast and
Yeah.
rent and make a
Yeah.
business.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can rent, make a business easy.
Yeah.
Would be
Oh.
good.
They have the a vaccine arrived in the United States already yesterday.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
I know.
scared.
I was like, I feel the same way.
You know, I'm gonna wait that all the Americans put it on because white people are
I know.
so
yeah.
down for the shit.
yeah,
You
right.
all put it on.
Right.
I'm gonna just sit back, relax until everybody else
Yeah.
has
No,
it.
I just, yeah, 'cause I just hope, as it helps getting everything back to normal again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm hopeful for. Not so much of me like running to take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you take it now. Stop fucking treating me like I'm an alien. Like you run into people
Oh,
that
yeah, all
are
the time.
really, I don't know,
Ah.
over paranoid.
Yes, and that annoys me because
Yeah.
it's like a lot of so don't get out. Don't get out. Stay
Right.
at home.
Yeah, that's
If
yeah.
you took the risk to be out, you have
Yeah.
to be prepared that not everybody is gonna be so self-aware as you are, or
Right,
like
yeah,
so much into it.
exact-
So you need to stop.
right. You need to relax.
Yeah, you need to relax. There
Yeah.
is so much you
Be-
can do, you know.
Yeah. Because that makes me feel panicky, and it kind of makes you like when they're all like, and they look at you and you're not wearing a mask because you're not around people. So you don't need to wear your mask when you're not around people. And they give you a funny look. I hate that stuff. I hate mass shaming. I hate all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I got in so many discussions because of that. Because I discuss with people, I don't hold it. I
Nice,
just go
no.
and then.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, went to the outlet mall with my boyfriend, and we went to a store, and there was like a dispenser for hand sanitizer. This was another dispenser that the guy at the front would spray in your hands.
Oh yeah.
The dispenser for the one that was here just
Yeah.
there was put. It was empty.
Uh-huh.
And the guy had gone to the other side. So I took his and sprayed my hands with his,
Uh-huh.
right? The one that he sprays everybody that gets inside
Oh,
the store.
yeah.
And then I turn around. He looked at me like, because I took his sanitizer.
Wow.
He goes there, grabs his ball, the sanitizer, that thing that
Yeah.
he's spraying, sprays with another spray he has to clean. And he was upset.
Yeah.
And then I look at him. I was like, "What do you pretend? Excuse me, that's not there for the customers
Yeah.
to." And he's like, "This is for the cost. It's empty. It's
Yeah.
your job to refill it,
Right.
but you didn't do it, and I
Right.
use yours. And you don't need to look at me like that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm a customer
Yeah,
here. You know,
right.
I came here to purchase."
Yeah.
Because it's not a way to act with someone. You
Right,
don't need to look
yeah.
at me if I'm like an alien, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Right,
Like I'm a
yeah,
criminal. I just
yeah,
did
no,
something
I know.
wrong because I took your sanitizer to put
I know.
sanitizer on my hand.
Yeah.
Stupid things like that piss me off.
Yeah.
Like it was a juice place, a creation.
Yeah.
There was a lady before me, and she was inside of the store, was waiting outside.
Yeah.
And the guy from the store said, "Come in." So
Yeah.
come in. And the lady looks at me like upset. It was like, "Hey, the guy there told me to come in."
Yeah.
It's just like, you cannot come in. You cannot come in too close. It was like, "I'm here. Apart from you, you're over there. I'm
Yeah.
here." And then I started discussing with the lady,
Yeah.
and she didn't buy anything. And I thought, "You're not even buying anything."
She didn't buy anything?
No, she
Oh.
was standing there looking at everything for like 20 minutes. I'm like, "Dude, it's not my fault."
Yeah. You're not even a paying customer.
Not
Don't
even
give
a
me
paying
those crazy
customer.
looks.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
told the guy too.
Did it? Yeah.
I'm a paying customer.
Exactly.
It's not looking here to like look around.
Oh, it's
Just this paranoia. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. And yeah, I'm so over that. That's why I hope it just,
I just hope all the white people take the vaccine. And then
Yeah,
we can go
yeah,
back
take
to
it.
normal.
yeah, exactly.
And they were like, "Okay, cool, we're good."
Yeah. Have you been to the haha?
Well, no, because they opened for those 2 weeks, I think,
Yeah.
and then I went to Peru,
No,
so I
okay.
couldn't go.
Uh,
And then I came back, it's closed.
oh, okay. And they closed again. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
I feel bad because they haven't done any business
I
in
know.
2020.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, strip clubs are open and like
Strip
some
clubs are open?
some, yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah, because they
That's
serve
crazy.
food. Yeah,
But they're like girls dancing. They
yeah,
6 feet apart from the
Yeah.
coast. You cannot get a lap dance though.
yeah. You can.
Really?
Yeah,
How does it work? Is 6 feet
I
apart?
have no idea. I haven't been, but my friend went.
How are you gonna put the dollar in the pussy thing?
With
you know?
sanitizer?
Sanitize the pussy.
Lysol. Yeah. No, it's a weird world we're living in.
It's crazy. I don't know. I hope we finish soon.
Yeah, it will. So this is gonna be coming out in next month, next year.
Okay.
Uh,
Next
do you
month,
have any-
January.
Do you have any predictions for next year?
I think next year we're gonna be able to perform by May.
Mm-hmm.
That's my prediction.
Yeah,
Nostralus.
yeah. Nice.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
I hope sooner, but that's what I'm thinking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I hope you're right.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think May's about right.
May?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm
If
gonna
I
go.
win, I'm gonna come get all your oranges.
Yeah. Come get my oranges and yeah.
Well, you'd say May, I say May too. So we're all gonna win. If we don't win,
Yeah, May for my birthday. That's
or
my
your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hopefully, that's gonna be your birthday present.
Yeah, be my birthday.
The
present.
world.
Yeah,
More.
yeah. Yeah, right on. Well, thank you for coming by, Luz. It was
Thanks
great
for
seeing
having
you.
me.
And I think you're an amazing talent. I think that I really hope you really get the opportunity because I think that you really not only represent stand-up comedians well, you represent female stand-up comedians well, and then on top of that, Latina female comedians or just Latina people or Latinos in general, you represent them really,
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, the
So-
Latina from Latino America.
Right.
So
Yeah. No, it's like, I hope that you know, because you put in all the hard work. That's what I'm trying to say is that you put in all the hard work. I'd love for you to get rewarded, for all that hard work.
I want
'Cause
you
I
to
know
get
it's not
rewarded
easy.
too, Eric.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
both.
Yeah.
Maybe we both can buy houses next to each other with
Yeah.
our own our podcast
Yeah, yeah.
studio.
Let's do it. Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you for coming by, and
Thank you.
yeah, it was great seeing you. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Gotta be fresh.